Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Emily. If you haven't been here before, this is Shop Emiliana Fit, and let's get right on into the video because it might be a long one. I apologize. I'm gonna try not to make it long, but here we go. Strap yourselves in, buckle up your seatbelts, because we're gonna learn about macros and cutting and bulking and eating. Ta-da! So in one of my previous videos, someone actually commented in the description box, like I always tell you guys to, and suggested that I make this video. Basically what it's going to be is like explaining macros and eating and the difference between cutting and bulking for beginners. I know that a lot of people in the fitness industry, aka like the big YouTubers, they probably just assume that everybody knows how to calculate their own macros and such, okay? But like, people don't know what that is. There's a lot of people that I say the word macro to. They say, huh? Huh? No idea, okay? So, my girl suggested that I do this video for beginners. I have to address the fact that I am sick as a dog. The past couple days I had like this cold going on, so I got my Vicks tissues at the ready. I've got my water bottle at the ready. I'm gonna sound like a little nasal, but it's fine. I'm gonna try not to get too technical in this video. I'll keep it at like first, second grade level, you know, for all my girls who like don't know what they're doing. All right, so it's the new year. You decide you want to start getting into the gym. You want to get a little fit. You want to get a little sexier for your man or your woman or whatever. So you're like, where do I start? First thing I always suggest to people is you have to decide. Are you gonna cut or are you gonna bulk?
But Emily, what are those? What do you mean? Cutting? Bulking? I don't understand.
No. Let me simplify. If you want to lose fat, you're going to want to go for a cut. Cutting just means that you're eating less calories than your maintenance. If you decide, no, I don't really have a lot of fat to lose, I just would rather start putting on the pounds, the muscle, then you're going to want to bulk. Bulking just means eating more calories than your maintenance. Okay? Simple. So, step one, decide what the heck you want to do. Cut or bulk. The important thing that I want to stress here to you guys is that where you're going to see your results, losing fat or gaining muscle, all you have to think about is, are you eating more than your maintenance or less than your maintenance? It's all about the calorie intake, okay? Then you're going to decide, based on my goal, where do I want to go from here? What kind of exercises do I want to do that are going to help me reach that goal? What kind of diet should I be eating? Etc. Say you go with the first scenario. You're like, I would like to cut first. I would like to slim down this fat first. You're going to want to do things like incorporate more high intensity interval training workouts, HIIT workouts, into your routine. While you're cutting, you're going to want to do things like continue to lift heavy, but don't sacrifice the weight that you've been lifting the whole time. So while you're lifting heavy, maybe just do less sets, less reps, but continue to lift the same amount of weights. Otherwise, if you're not lifting the same like number of weights, say you go into the gym and you always hip thrust 115 pounds, then you're gonna wanna always hip thrust 115 pounds even on your cuts. So you're not losing that strength, because losing that strength is gonna basically lead to muscle loss, and that's what we don't want, right? We all want big strong muscles like they all got on the Instagram. Again, the main thing to remember when you're going to go on a cut is to decrease those calories. You're going to want to do that slowly. You're not going to want to drop it like astronomical amounts just to start out, okay guys? Because again, we still have to be eating enough food to fuel our body. Decrease those calories and be in a caloric deficit. That's basically what it means. A deficit of calories. And then if you're going to go for the bulking, you're going to want to lift heavy. You're going to want a progressive overload. It's not very necessary to do cardio. You can do like little to no cardio at all. Honestly, I don't do that much cardio on a bulk at all. No. Again, the bulk means a caloric surplus. If you're like, I don't know what to do, cutting or bulking, I don't know which one's better, Again, neither of which have to be done at an extreme rate. We're not like training for our pro card in a bikini show, okay? I recommend to anyone who's on the fence to just go straight into cutting. Most of the time, people who are like looking to get into fitness are trying to lose fat. In my opinion, losing fat will be more motivating to you than like gaining muscle, because when you're gaining the muscle in a bulk, you're also gaining fat. So you're not gonna like see your results right away. If you're motivated by results and by what's looking at you in the mirror, definitely go for a cut, because you'll start to trim down the pounds much faster. If you started out with some chicken legs, like your girl, just go straight into a bulk. You got nothing to lose, just bulk up. Just remember, fat will probably come along with that, but it's nothing that you can't handle, nothing that you can't trim off later, but you're definitely gonna make those gains. You're gonna make those newbie gains for friggin' sure, so that's litty titty. There is nothing better for a sick girl than a thing of Vicks tissues, okay? All right, so now we're gonna start to get a little bit more technical and talk about how to calculate your macros. For beginners, and for most people who aren't even beginners, what I really suggest to do is to just find an online calculator. The one that I like to use is by the website Healthy Eater. What I want you guys to do, literally type into Google macro calculator, and I think it's like the first result that pops up. I'll definitely have that linked below. Basically, it asks you like your age, your weight, your height, and then like what your goals are and how active you are, and then it calculates for you how many calories a day you should be eating, and then how many macros you should be eating.
But Emily, what are macros?
Protein, carbs, fat. The fourth one is one that people don't talk about a lot. It's alcohol. Pew. We're not gonna worry about alcohol because, you know. Examples of which you guys know. Carbs, your breads, your sugars. Proteins are like your meats. And then fats, basically, everything else. No. Avocado, mayo, a lot of things that I can't think of right now, but a lot of things. I'm gonna tell you guys what the macro calculator told me. But again, please do not go off my numbers because it's literally different for every person. For the sake of this macro calculating video, I will tell you. It gave me that I should be eating at 2,045 calories per day, 286 grams of carbs. That's a lot of waffles I could be eating. 97 grams of protein, and then 57 grams of fat. The protein ratio is set at 0.825 grams per pound of body weight. Basically, a lot of people in the industry think that it's 1 gram per pound of body weight, but research has shown that 0.825 is a correct number so that you're maxing out the amount of anabolicness you are. Anabolism. How anabolic one is. That just means that you're always constantly going to be in a state of growth. And if you eat more, you're not going to grow anymore. You know? Fats are set at 25% of your daily energy expenditure. You don't want to be out here dirty bulking. Usually it's like anywhere from 20% to 30%. But if you want to go for 30%, it's not the worst. It's set at 25. I think that's a good amount. Your carbs, they come from the remainder. Don't be afraid of carbs. Carbs are your freaking friend. Carbs are my little best friend. Garlic knots, my favorite food, okay? It's gonna ask you like how active you are in the test. Your options are sedentary, light, moderate, or extreme. Basically, sedentary means you sit at a desk all day, kind of like me. Light is you know, walk around somewhat during the day. You might get like a tiny bit of out of breathness during your walk during the workday. I don't know. Moderate means you work out during the day. You get yourself a good sweat on. And then there's extreme. I'm sure literally probably no one is extreme unless you work out like the entire freaking day. 24 hours a day. So I put myself at light because I do have a desk job, yes, but I do also work out at night. Pause while I tell you something very important that everyone needs to learn. Please remember that it is not the food that you eat that makes you fat. It's the extra calories that do. It all has to do with calories in versus calories out. Amen. I heard of someone who ate McDonald's for 3 meals a day for like a month straight or something and lost weight, okay? It's about the amount that you're eating, not what you're eating, which should be a good thing to most of you. When I heard that, I was like, oh, I could still eat a lot of cookies? Okay. Next step is to take out your little phone. I know y'all got it. Click right here on this little guy, MyFitnessPal. Go away, Kyle. Go away, Kyle. Download yourself MyFitnessPal. It's a free app. It's my favorite thing in the world. It is amazing. What you do is you go in here, you go to goals on the sidebar, and you can put in here calories, carbs, protein, and fat goals. You click on that under nutrition, and then you can literally type in your protein, carbs, and fat, and it's amazing. And then if you don't know how MyFitnessPal works, you go into your diary every day, your diary on the app, and you log in what you had for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then it calculates your macros for you, and it's amazing. So you're gonna want to do that. It helps you keep on track. It's super easy, and I love it. And you can friend request people on there. You can friend request your girl. What the heck is my name on this thing? Shop Emiliana without the fit. Yeah. If you want to know a tiny bit more about macros, protein and carbs both have 4 calories per gram, but fat has 9. That's why you want to stay away from fat. 9 calories per gram, and you're gonna store fat. That's why people get large when they eat lots of fat. But it's not the worst thing in the world, so don't totally stay away from it. That leads me to the last little segment of this video, and it's eating, my favorite thing. Give me all the food. I'm literally hungry again, and I just ate dinner like an hour ago. Anyone else? For beginners trying to get fit, in general, you're gonna... Whoa, what just happened to my voice? In general, you're gonna wanna eat healthy. There, I said it. Eat healthy. Everyone should strive to be better, especially myself. I probably eat out at least once a day. Like every day of the week. Literally. If you count like Starbucks and Dunkin' and stuff, yeah, I probably do. I'm trying to be better. That's probably why I exist, you know? If you're not the healthiest eater like me, what you guys could do is supplement your diet with some vitamins and some greens. My favorite thing, ever since the new year, I've been taking my complete greens from Isotonics from my website every single day. I'll pop up the picture right here. It's green powder. You drink it in the morning. It's kind of gross, but honestly, it gives me natural energy in the morning. And then I take my vitamins right after. Also, Isotonics. I sell it through my website. I'll have it all linked below. If you're a beginner, if you're not a beginner, you're killing it, okay? Just the fact that you're watching this video proves to me that you want to better yourself because you want to learn something. You're doing amazing, trust me. Maybe next time just have 2 cookies instead of 12, okay? Also, please don't worry about the anabolic window, aka
you have to eat protein 30 minutes after you finish your workout.
No, that's a myth, okay? You don't have to do that. You don't have to be shoving in the food right after you lift, okay? You're gonna survive, honey. I hear people all the time say,
oh, I can't have that right before bed because then I'll just get fat because I'll be laying down all night and won't be burning calories.
False, okay? Don't worry about any of those things. Ask your girl. The worst case scenario that could possibly come out of this video is like, you don't know what to do. Like, I taught you nothing. Please send me a direct message. My Instagram is at shopemiliana_fit. I'll link it below. DM me. I love talking to you guys. I love hearing your thoughts. I will literally calculate your macros for you, okay? If this is all too over your head or whatever, let me know. I'll help you out. If you have questions, let me know. Keep commenting your video ideas for me because this is so fun and I'm like, lit about it. If you guys are still hanging on to this video, comment down below this emoji and I will give you a shout out in the next video. Alright, that's gonna wrap up this video. Thank you guys so much for hanging in there with me. I really enjoy these kind of videos where I like sit down and teach you things. I don't know. Because I do actually have a lot of knowledge to share on those topics. I think I'm gonna put some bloopers at the end because I really just screwed up this whole video. But I really just have a lot of bloopers. I don't even know if they're gonna be funny, but I'm gonna do that. Love you so much. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like the video if you did, and see you in the next one. Bye. We're gonna learn about macros and there's a lot of people that I say the word macro to and they say, and also I'm gonna sound like a nasally. Okay, so if you just when it comes to like macros, what are those? You know? What are those? What are those? What am I getting at here? Ooh! I am clapping a lot today because I'm enthusiastic about macros. I don't know why I do these things. I don't know how to end videos.